We're live, maybe, who knows? Welcome to Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live, where if you're scrolling through, we're playing jaw harps or Jews harps, mouth harps, this style of musical instrument from around the world. And it seems like we don't have mic on this one. Oh, that's because we're not live on Instagram yet. I thought I hit live. We're not live. We're live on YouTube, and now we're live on Instagram at Jaw the Harp. So welcome to welcome once again to Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live. Now our microphone's working. That makes so much more sense. Hello, Dual Sport PNW. Welcome. Welcome to all the people who are showing up on both of our live feeds here. Kind of changed my tripods around. Let's see if this is better. Oh, almost. You actually can see the second phone. Don't want that. Fancy Doolittle, hello. How are y'all doing? Started playing the E2 Blackfire because it was in the picture for today's upload. So, another one I've been playing, the Plekhanov. I think it's this Carpathian pattern. Coelacanth's lawyer. Oh, cool! I didn't know coelacanths had lawyers. Or are you a lawyer well versed in coelacanth law? That is a cool name. I like that. Hello, welcome. TDS Harper. Hello, how are you doing? The coelacanth's lawyer says yes. I like the way you answered that. Yes. Tommy LeBeau says, at Jaw the Harp, can I join you? Yes, you can. Say, if you'd like, you can send a request to be in the Instagram live video. So yes. Oh, says that's yours. Oh yeah, you've also got one of these. Cool. Yeah, Tommy LeBeau, you absolutely can join in. I think I spoke to you or I sent you an email this evening. But yes, send a request and I will approve it and you can join. How do you use the jaw harp for meditation work? I'd like to explore that angle further if you don't mind my asking. Okay. I'm reading two sets of comments here. I wasn't laughing at that. But yes, but one thing I do for meditation, if you go to my page, you can look at my jaw harp meditational stuff and what works for me. But the main things that work for me is being nice and being kind for at least the day up to when you're going to meditate. A good stretching, a good beginner yoga, like if you do a 10-minute yoga or a 10-minute stretch before you play the harp. Don't play the harp on a really full stomach if you want to meditate with it. And what I like to do is I like to form a just repetitive breath, a pattern I can breathe and close my eyes and I'll breathe very deeply. And I do this intentionally as well. There's a couple of good books on journeying as well. Michael Harner's Way of the Shaman and also Sandra Ingerman, Beginner's Guide to Shamanic Journeying. So if you want to use the jaw harp for journeying, I really like that as well. But yeah, a lot of my techniques came from those books. But anyways, what I would suggest you do is start breathing on a pattern. Okay, we're gonna Tommy LeBeau is gonna be joining in too on the Instagram. Go live with Tommy LeBeau. But yes, I like to breathe a repetitive pattern. Oh, Tommy LeBeau's joining. The people on hello, yeah, the people on YouTube won't be able to see you because they don't have the technology to share from the Instagram live. But how are you doing? Where are you from? What are you into? Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Oh, awesome. Oh, okay, yeah. Be sure to yeah. Everybody watching, be sure to follow Harp a lot on YouTube. Oh, okay, cool. And what is the other thing you're doing on that channel? Oh, I bet that was I bet that was so super cool. I don't know much about trains, but we did have a steam engine come through Salina where I live, and I didn't get to go see it, but I heard it. I was like 2 blocks away. I'm like, wow, that's really loud. It blew its whistle and whatnot. Okay, yeah, somebody had asked. Oh, Kenny Chalifax Music says my new Iron Mirror Chang from Ram came and it's a bass harp. Oh, cool. How are you liking it? Somebody was asking how you use the harp for meditation. I was saying if I want to meditate on the jaw harp, is focus on the breath, just continue breathing. And I might come out with a meditational video at some point. I just haven't figured out how to do that. A friend recently taught me the 4 inch method. Breathe in slowly, count while counting to 4, says TDS Harbor. Hold breath for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly while doing to a count of 4. Breathe in slowly for 4 seconds. Hold breath for 4. Exhale slowly while counting to 4, and repeat 4 times. Yes, I bet that would calm you quite a bit, and I bet that would start to alter your consciousness a little bit. Before every job interview I've ever went to since I've been in high school, also before I would go do MMA fights and jiu-jitsu tournaments, I would always do a calming exercise. There's a calming exercise you can do with your breath, and what you're going to want to do is start taking really deep breaths. Breathe in and then breathe all the way out to your belly's like a cave, and make sure you're breathing down deep into your belly, like you're filling your belly up, and then breathing out. Do that for a while and then close your eyes and start tensing the muscles up at the top of your head. Concentrate on that. Do that 10 times. Then tense the muscles up on the side of your head like you were trying to move your ears, and keep going down your face, tensing muscles up while doing that breathing exercise 10 times each. And then do your shoulders, your arms, your midsection, your legs, all the way down to your toes and your fingers and everything. And by the time you get done doing that, it takes away all anxiety, super relaxed. You feel like butter because you've increased all this blood flow to all these different muscle groups. So that's another thing that's calming to do before you play the harp as well. But sorry, we got two like feeds going on, so I'm jumping back and forth in between them. So how's the weather been out where you're at? You said you're in Virginia? Oh, cool. Yeah, we might get 4 to 8 inches sometimes here in this part of Kansas, but it goes away super quick because the sun will come out and shine on it and melt it. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. Does it stick around pretty good being up there in the mountains? Oh, cool. Yeah, I think the coldest I've ever seen it get here in Kansas is -17, and then the wind chill was -30 or 40. But normally it's not that cold. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Out here, that it's always wind, or not always windy, but when it gets windy, it can be really windy. Oh, yeah, -4 definitely feels cold. Well, cool. So, what have you been into on your poke, and how do you play? Do you like playing it? Sure.
sometimes I need to try to do more songs in the future to try to learn some songs.
Okay.
But, like, I like to improvise, so I'll just give it a go for a minute and see what you guys think.
Oh, cool. Dude, that was spectacular, dude. That sounded like a Norwegian folk tune. I can't play like that. What's that?
Practicing their style.
Oh, okay. It shows, dude. I'm just that is really good playing, dude. That you killed that.
Thank you. It's just so much fun. Ever since I saw you inspired me a whole bunch, and then I started listening to different styles around the world, and I love that Norwegian style. It's just so much fun. But I just love the harp, and I don't know how long I've been doing it. Probably a few years now, probably like 3 or 4. But you really got me into it, so thank you.
Oh, cool. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. And like that is really good playing.
Thank you.
And me more when I play, it's just more of an improvised brain explosion of sounds. But yours was a legit melody. Like that was awesome.
Yeah, well, what I have to say is it's amazing what a harp like the Cowboy Pumpkin can do. You know, it might
Yeah,
be your
they're good harps. I
basic foundational harp, but it's still, it's still pretty dang good.
Oh yeah, and I can tell the one you got, they kind of vary in quality from like rhythmic to I've had ones that were straight up melodic. The one you got there is really melodic. That's awesome.
Yeah, right. And I'm just so happy. It's a lot of fun. It's a great hobby. That and also mineral collecting for me.
Okay, tell us about your minerals that you got
I
up
can
there.
read one really quick here.
Sure, and then I'll show you some minerals from here in Kansas too.
Oh, that sounds cool. I know you guys have a lot of good minerals there. And what is it? I think it's near, especially southeast Kansas, near Joplin. There's like some good areas where they can find these galena cubes. Now, galena is a lead-based mineral, so you do have to be careful.
Galena cube. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's really neat. Let me see if I can find something cool from my collection.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna grab some as well. This is turned into a jaw harp and mineral extravaganza.
Let's see. I don't know how. Yeah, you can kind of see it. My phone camera isn't very good quality, but this is like a piece of crocoite from Tasmania.
Oh, okay.
My camera doesn't really do it justice.
Oh, I can see it. It's like a red crystalline thing.
It's really cool. But I also have pieces from my personal, like that I've actually collected myself, and that's kind of cool.
Cool. You want to see one I got from here in Kansas? This is from land my grandpa used to own, but these are calcite crystals. There might also be quartz in them, and they get huge.
Oh man, I love that. And it's pretty. It's not totally milky either. You can see light coming through it pretty good.
And there's this style which is more like crystals. They look like big quartz crystals. They'll form in like veins. Sometimes the veins will be like that thick. Sometimes they'll be thin, in the limestone. And then sometimes they'll form like that where they're like crystalline and they're a little bit more brittle. You got to be careful with them. And sometimes they'll form, and I've got one probably 6 times this weight sitting on my porch. Sometimes they'll form like this and they break kind of square.
Hey, could you show the parallel lines again for a second?
Yep.
Okay, that almost looks like, to me, that looks like that used to be tremolite, or it could currently be tremolite.
Oh.
sometimes we have those rocks like that. What mineral does it look like that is? Does that look like calcite to you?
Yeah, I believe this is calcite because they form and they break off in these rectangular square things when they form like that. And then this I think might be. Sometimes these I've got some of these that are green, but this is calcite with maybe quartz, maybe something else. I don't know. But
Okay, so the parallel lines, it makes me wonder if
this is tougher and heavier too.
yeah, it makes me wonder if it's either a pseudomorph, which what a pseudomorph is. I've just been in the mineral club for a little while, so that's the only reason I know this. Is when you have a mineral that changes into another mineral. So it could be that that is now calcite, but it used to be trimolite. That's possible.
Oh, okay, yeah, because
It's hard to tell.
we was all bottom of the ocean here. I have a shirt that says Kansas, long time no see, and it's spelled SEA because we were part of the Western Interior Seaway. There's also lots of chunks of iron and pyrite as well.
Oh, that's so cool.
Look at this. This is a giant piece of chert I found. I found all these on my grandpa's land, or his land he used to have. That is the biggest piece of chert I've ever found. Like normally you find them like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's I believe what they'd flake for their tools out here. And I found one time that looked like you could hold it in the hand that had a kind of an edge on it. But
I
yeah.
got a little fragment of a tip I could show you. One second of an arrowhead.
Oh, cool.
Let's see here. Just trying to get my. You see this? Kind of broke off.
Mm-hmm.
See where it broke off with the finger is right here.
Turn it sideways. Is it a point? Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's been worked down flat.
It's kind of rounded point, but it is a point.
Oh, Joseph Slay says he basically broke his thumb 2 weeks ago and it hurts again today. On my other thumb, Oh, bummer. Rest your thumbs, dude. One time when we were playing a game, I can't say the name because the name is no longer politically correct. After a church, we were playing this game where you throw a football up in the air and catch it and then you run with it till people would try to tackle you. And one time I tried to grab the football. Somebody stepped on both my thumbs. It didn't break them, but it brained them both. So I couldn't do anything with just my hands. So Joseph Slays, I do definitely sympathize. Your thumbs you don't realize how much you use your thumbs until you can't use your thumbs for a week or so. Oh, Joanne says, I didn't know you were a rock hound. Yes, I was a rock hound. My dad was a rock hound. My grandpa, I used to go to rock shows with him, like shows where you go like into a mall and there's a whole section of it where people are having a rock show. I haven't been to one for many years though. Oh, then there's this. You find this. This is a big chunk. These are seashells, and you'll oftentimes find like seashells or barnacles stuck to it because this was from probably a big clam like this big. And this is in Kansas. It's petrified or fossilized. No, I don't want to stop. You find tons of the little ones. I didn't know that they have any worth. But yeah, sometimes you'll find big ones. And on the back of the big one, there's a whole bunch of sediment. Like it had, and I think it had barnacles on it. So it's a big clam with clams on it. I've never found a shark's tooth here, but you find plenty of clams and bits of shell and stuff.
Yeah.
And my brother once found an imprint of something. But yeah, I've never found any real bones.
This is a quartz cluster I found in Arkansas. You know, Arkansas is a great place to rock.
Dude, that's really clear.
Yeah,
My goodness.
you guys, if you ever want to go on a fun rock hunting vacation, which isn't really that far from you being in Kansas, go down to Mount Ida, Arkansas.
In Arkansas.
At Twin Creek Crystal Mine, and I think I don't know what it is like now, but a few years ago when I did it, like 2016. They let me get in for like, I think it was like $15. It's probably more now though. But yeah. I didn't mean to take the stream totally off track though. We can get back to harping now.
Oh no, I'm good. I can nerd out on rocks for another thing. This is something from my grandfather's collection. I got it after he died.
What do they call them? Thunder eggs.
Yeah, like a dragon's egg type of thing. But it has, I believe this is an agate in the middle of here, and it's a super cool looking thing. I always keep it up on my mantle, so when I open my eyes, I see all these cool rocks and stuff. But yeah, it's another. Oh yeah, I found a piece of petrified wood, and that's an outer part of a bark about that long. It's in my truck. I can mail it to you if you ever buy a harp. I'll just throw it in with it. But yeah, it still has the bark on it. And it's fossilized. Every once in a while, you'll find those. Yeah, I just gave away one to a friend, and then I found another one of like a fossilized stuff. But
Yeah,
up in the
I like
mountains, you
changing
find the red ones.
pieces.
Anyways, I'm gonna play one more harp. Saturday night is the night when I watch a movie or something with my wife, and we're watching the new South Park special. But anyways, thank you to everyone who showed up, and a big thank you to Tommy LeBeau. Am I saying your name right? Tommy LeBeau.
Yep, you got it.
Cool. And follow him on YouTube. You are Harp a lot. Fantastic melodic play.
ALOT.
Okay, cool. Excellent melodic play. We're gonna wrap it up with that. I love y'all. Like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Make sure to keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them old. And if anybody wants to go live on the Instagram stream, send a request for next weekend. Love y'all. Harp out.